See, I'm looking for my information.
Welcome to the Sports Bars Podcast. I'm your host, Uncle Dub. I'm sitting here with my two co-hosts, Big Kurt, Jay How y'all fellas doing?
What's going on, bro? You all right?
Man, we good, man. Definitely, man. How y'all week been going, man?
Getting it, man. Grinding.
Yeah, man. What about you, Jay? How the basketball team been going?
Wow. The basketball team, all I can say is wow. We going through some trials and tribulations right now.
That happened.
I'm currently not with the team for reasons unknown. I'll let you guys know when we figure everything out, but they did good today. They came back. They was down 17 points in the Tasman tournament. They was down 16 points. They came back and won by 3.
Oh man! Yeah. You was on the sideline, or you was just?
No, I wasn't on the sideline. I was watching it at home on the stream, man. You know.
Okay. You must Bobby Knight one of them motherfuckers. Excuse my language. You must Bobby Knight.
hey, man. You know I am abrasive, bro. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, just because I smile a lot don't mean it ain't all smiles and giggles over here, bro.
They either put hands on it. They'll let you know in the most proper way.
Yeah, man. Nah, man. But you know what, man? I'm gonna pray that everything be okay with you, man, because I know you're a strong leader. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, the guys definitely need you. A lot of times we be like, well, why he doing that? Why your coach doing this? Well, my coach used to cuss me out, talk about my mom and everything. But it was something that triggered me to make me want to push forward, because a lot of these times these kids quit at home. You know what I'm saying? Their parents let them quit. Now you here with discipline with me. Now you can't quit. Now what? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So man, definitely we gonna
era now, man. We in that era where everybody want to be too soft on kids. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want, it's why you doing that, or why you doing this?
Yeah.
I remember playing and getting cussed out, getting yoked up. You know what I'm saying? All stuff happening.
And I'm gonna give y'all the full story.
My pops was coaching, and my coach. Saying I'm getting cussed out, and I look over to him. Don't look at me.
What are you looking over here for?
Right. No, man. If you want to give me the full story, it's on you, man.
No. I'm saying I'm gonna give y'all the full story after I get my paper.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Don't mess
my paper first.
Yeah.
Full story.
Yeah. You know, people gonna be looking like, I wonder what happened. That's gonna be the whole thing the next week, man. Yeah. So man, definitely. Yeah, they gonna be waiting on that shit. What's the story with Jay?
Mr. For y'all.
Yeah.
What happened to Coach?
Yeah, what happened to Coach, man? Man. Well, I want to start it off today, man, talking about the Lions picks, man. They got the number 2 pick, and I think the 31st or the 32nd pick in the draft. Because Rams won the Super Bowl. So I've been hearing on the radio and other blogs and other vlogs that they should pick Sam Howell as from quarterback position, as a 32nd pick, and probably pick Thibodeau or my man from Michigan,
Hutchinson.
You know what I'm saying? So what y'all think about the draft pick? How should they approach their draft? And who should they pick their first 2 picks? And how should they approach their draft for a strategy?
I mean, I think that Hutchinson as a second pick, he almost can't miss. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't saying he's gonna come in, he's gonna change the game, he's gonna be great. You know, I saw an article where somebody was talking about he ain't as good as Nick Bosa. I don't like Nick Bosa no way. Whatever.
I don't like Nick Bosa neither. I don't like Nick Bosa.
And they were saying like he wasn't as good as some of the great white hope that they wrote up. Whatever. I like this movement. I like the fact that he was using technique. He wasn't just strong arm dudes. He was figuring out different ways to get to the quarterback. He played a hell of a game against Georgia, and that's probably the toughest defense that we've seen all year.
Yeah, they was blowing his ass up. I'm like, damn, I didn't know if his draft stock was falling or what. He could, them linemen, they were just too good. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what it is.
It was too much, period. You mean,
it was too good.
Alabama couldn't even mess with him. So, in the game he had against Ohio State, man, he won that Ohio State game for us in order, as far as keeping us in field position, keeping them from out of the end zone. So I think Hutchinson is the pick that you make. I don't mind Sam Howell. Like I remember Sam Howell from high school. I watched that Netflix special QB1, and that cat was brought in. But I wouldn't be mad if they pick up Malik Willis either.
Yeah.
cat from the black dude, Malik Willis from
Liberty.
At him.
Yeah. And then you know what I like about Malik Willis is I haven't seen him play a lot. I've seen him just like highlights of him. We need a black scrambling quarterback, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we kind of had it with Charlie Batch. He was almost there, but we need a player that can make plays. Even though we got a good offensive line with Sewell on the right and Decker on the left. You know what I'm saying? As far as our guards, they kind of, but you got Ragnow in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So I think that running quarterback would be perfect for them, man.
I think so too. I think you get a dude like that, it helps. You know what I'm saying? Because we tried it. I mean, everybody keep trying to refer to Andre Ware. Man, Andre Ware was put in a terrible situation.
Man, it seemed like he sunk our franchise. He got hurt. It was like, man, oh man, yeah. What about you, Jay? What you think about it, man? What strategy should the Lions look at to play as far as draft picks?
I believe what Kurt said is very valid, man. When you're talking about a guy who can give you a pass rush off the edge, you know what I'm saying? That's very valuable. And then you think about where the Lions are at, you know what I'm saying, as far as fan morale, and as far as, filling the stadium, and, a guy from Michigan, you know what I'm saying, can do that. You know what I'm saying? And
Still
like Vanden Bosch, type edge player. Remember we had Kyle Vanden Bosch.
Yeah, I like the Vanden Bosch. Yeah, I like the Vanden Bosch.
If he can be Vanden Bosch, like I know y'all don't like Bosa, but the Bosa brothers.
I like Joey. Nick.
Or what's the name? What's the big fella at Cleveland? Myles Garrett.
Miles Garrett.
Yeah. Somebody, if he can emulate that type of pass rush, man, and then be from Michigan and be from Detroit, I think it'll help the team. And I also like the wide receivers. I like the wide receiver at the second pick in the first round.
Oh, you talking about my man from USC, Dodson?
They talking about Drake London.
Drake London,
yeah. But I don't know about him. You know what I'm saying? I was looking, and then one of the guys, Garrett Wilson from Ohio State. He's a good wide receiver. But I think he's injury prone, or he just came off an injury. Another wide receiver just came off an injury that's high like third, fourth from Alabama. The boy from Alabama, Jameson Williams. Off an ACL injury. So I like
Olave from Ohio State. He's straight.
That's what I'm thinking.
Today, Olave ran a 4.29.
Oh, he ran a 4.29 today?
Yeah.
Oh man, he ain't gonna even be there at 32. That 4.2, man, that shit get you top 20, man.
Right now he's the fourth ranked receiver. So maybe.
Yeah, that's right, man. But see how I would strategize it is, I remember them days. I remember when we had Sue and all them boys on defense. The defense damn near had the crowd pumped up, and I think we should just go all defense, man. Give up that linebacker out of Alabama, Christensen. I think it's Christensen, and I'm gonna go again. I'm not gonna go get Hutchinson, man. I'm gonna go get Thibodeau, man, because I look at it like Hutchinson is good, but he had dog on the other end. You know what I'm saying? Right. So he couldn't double team.
Talking about Ajabo.
Ajabo, yeah. So I don't know how he gonna play without Ajabo on the other end because they couldn't double team them both. You know what I'm saying?
But I was also looking at it as, it looked like, I think I got to give both of them credit because, like you said, Ajabo did a lot. He did a lot of work. He took a lot of them double teams, but I think Hutchinson took it. They gave Hutchinson the bigger push.
Yeah,
ain't really sure why, but
I think
whatever it is,
it's just hard to dominate a defensive game when you on one side of the field. I think that's why they move Aaron Donald around so much.
Yeah.
And you got to just run away from him.
Yeah, you got to be versatile like that, being a lineman now. Because you got to think, back in our day, the defensive lineman used to be 300-400 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Now they 250, 260, 6'6", ripped up. You know what I'm saying? These linemen ain't just big fat guys no more. You know what I'm saying? And they can play any side of the ball. So I just think, but I think they should go deep. I think we should wait on the quarterback till next year, man. I think that we just go straight deep.
This draft is quarterback rich, but they all rough around the edges. Like you got the kid from Cincinnati.
Rip, yeah.
Ritter, I think Ritter can get it, man. Like you give that cat a chance to just watch the offense and go, man. Yeah. I think he is the closest thing you gonna get in this draft to Patrick Mahomes type quarterback. Somebody who knows when to pull the ball down, when to go. You know what I'm saying? You also got the cat from Pitt. I don't think he's gonna be there for us, but he's solid.
But the only thing about him, he got the little hands. You know what I'm saying? He got the little hands, 8.5. They say his hands small.
Old boy, from Cincinnati.
Yeah.
They were talking about that. The same about him.
Yeah.
But you don't want to rush the quarterback thing because you know what I'm saying? It's such a big thing. I agree with WJ. If I couldn't get the end and the wide receiver that I wanted, I would just go all defense because that could
your defense options going to be available in free agency too. Though I mean, I like the linebacker from Georgia. I think he might be a key pick too. Who else?
I got my man out there, Kyle Hamilton out of Notre Dame, the big boy, the big ass Notre Dame boy. He a beast. But the only thing about it, after Okuda, I don't want to do defensive backs early no more. You know what I'm saying? I'll wait until the later rounds, but I wouldn't pick no defensive back in top 3, top 4.
Me personally, I think you should get a defensive back in free agency. Unless he just, stand out, the best of the best, you got to get him in free agency. But I also think that I think if you get a Sam Howell or somebody like that as a quarterback, you sit him behind Jared Goff for a year, he'll be all right. Because Jared Goff ain't no long-term solution. I don't care what nobody say.
Nah, Jared Goff is just a stand-in quarterback. He know what he is. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I don't know what the hell happened to Jay. But yeah, he a stand-in quarterback anyway, man. So I don't really dig him. I think that as far as the Lions, like I said, we got an offensive line. Finally, remember all them years we've been talking about offensive line. We finally got a line. You know what I'm saying? And I think that.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah, we got a line. You know what I'm saying? And then you know what? Yeah, and then I like Swift. Swift a beast, but I like Jamal Williams too, though. You know what I'm saying?
I think I wish we would have kept Rakeem Boyd too.
Yeah, I liked him too. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you this too. Big Hawk, he a good blocker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people don't peep because he was Jared Goff's little cut man. You know what I'm saying? But Big Hawk was a good ass blocker too, man. I just like their offensive line. Period, man. They looking good, but like you said earlier, we need a receiver, man, and we may be able to get that in free agency. But only thing about free agency, to come to Detroit, we're gonna have to overpay their ass. You know what I'm saying? And that's the one about.
We made a mistake. We made a mistake of letting everybody go. We made the mistake of letting Galladay go. We made the mistake of letting. I think Marvin is regretting his move down to Jacksonville. I don't care how much money you pay me. Going to Jacksonville ain't the move for nobody.
Yeah, man. Purgatory, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
and then they had that tough ass division with the Colts. Then they got what's the name of that, Tennessee in that division. You know what I'm saying? So that the Texans, I don't know what they're gonna do with Deshaun Jackson. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully he'll be able to come back, man. I'm praying for that brother.
Deshaun Jackson ain't coming back, so you got Deshaun Jackson might end up in Tampa. Jackson might end up in Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Because Miami said today they ain't doing it. They good with him. They straight.
He still want to go to Miami anyway. I mean, real talk. Miami's gonna burn itself down anyway. Like Miami, one thing they always do is talking about, oh, we believe in Tua. You ain't believe in Tua all year long.
No. Yeah, but you know what? They should have kept Fitzmagic going, man. Fitzmagic, when he balls. Even though he crumble, you know what I'm saying. But when he ball, he gonna give you 400 touchdowns in any game. He can do it. You know what I'm saying. I like Fitzmagic, man. Definitely, man.
Quarterback I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And half his throws, he closes his eyes whenever he letting the ball go.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. People don't understand about football and playing quarterback. I played quarterback. That was like the first real position I ever played when I played football. You know, actually in the game. It's not about throwing for 4,000, 5,000 yards. It's not about the long ball. It's about not turning that ball over.
Yeah.
The quarterbacks that win games, they don't turn the ball over.
Yeah.
You do.
Who?
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah. He definitely he's not a top tier quarterback, but when that motherfucker on, he on.
Listen, Ryan Fitzpatrick is a backup quarterback, but he's so good at not making mistakes. He sometimes wins a lot of games. Like he played for Miami, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Miami won a bunch of games at the end of the season.
Then they forced Tua in there. That's when they forced Tua in there. Yeah, that was right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know I've watched Fitzpatrick, but Fitzpatrick and Ryan Tannehill are basically the same quarterback.
Same quarterback. I agree.
I agree, but I disagree. Fitzpatrick gonna take shots down the field. Ryan Tannehill ain't never taking no shots down.
No, I don't think you can throw it down there. I don't think you can throw it that far. Yeah, and he got
Brown. Yeah, Anthony Brown in the big tight end, right?
Yeah.
And he got your boy from Atlanta down there with him. What's his name? Yeah, Julio. Man, how you not putting up 5,000 yards? You know what I'm saying? You get
a 5,000-yard guy, man. I mean, he just
he's not. He let the ball go. He's gonna throw a bunch of outlet passes. He gonna check down. He gonna throw it to his running back coming out the backfield.
Let me ask you guys a question though.
But you know what?
When has a quarterback lit it up in the Super Bowl? Oh, who was the last guy to light it up in the Super Bowl?
Tom Brady when they lost to the Eagles. 500 yards.
500 yards for a loss.
500 yards.
Yeah. Loss.
Remember
I just said it's not about yards.
Low key, I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying last person to light it up and win. I think you can go back with Joe Montana or Troy Aikman.
That's what I'm saying.
To win it,
They don't play good in the playoffs.
No, because you know why, man? That light be bright as hell, and them defenses be coming to play. I think you had said it last week. Defense still wins championships. We can cover code it however they want to throw all these yards in the season. When they get to the playoffs in that big game, if your defense ain't bothered, you see how Donald went crazy in the Super Bowl.
Kansas City couldn't get to the Super Bowl.
No, they couldn't.
Oh well.
And they let some no-name Cincinnati Bengals defensive players slide past Mahomes all over the field. He was sliding them everywhere. Yeah, so defense win championships, man. But my last thing on the Lions, man, I just hope that, you know what? I'm just hoping for a 7-10 season, and let's just build off of that. I'm not looking for nothing crazy.
Going back to what we said last week, I like Campbell. I ain't like him at first.
Yeah, I like Campbell. That's my man. And then he hired Antoine Randall. He played Anthony Lynn, but, it is what it is. Some people, when you a head coach, it's like you, Jay. It's hard to be a head coach and then go down to assistant. That's hard.
The only way I'd be an assistant is just to help somebody out. Like, I can never be an assistant again because you hear so much bull crap. Like, bro, this guy don't know what the hell he talking about.
Yeah.
Like, when I was an assistant coach for 3 years, I was assistant coach for 3 years before I became a head coach. I used to hear some of the most asinine bull, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. If you don't hurry up and get out of here.
And then what's so crazy about that is you gotta still stay in his strategy. You know what I'm saying? So he may be on some dumb stuff, but
you gotta be a yes man. Yeah,
you gotta be a yes man. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to go from leadership to that.
In the world right there, being the yes man, especially when you don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And it's bad whenever the players see he don't know what he's talking about, but you still got to be.
Yeah,
you can't show him up, because once you show him up, now you got coaches fighting. That's the worst thing you can have.
Yeah, or he gonna play on your next job. You know what I'm saying? Or whoever else you trying to do, he ain't gonna put your name out here good as far as reference, man. Right. So man, I want to switch it up to the league. You know, we all love the league. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We love the league. So I just want to talk a little bit, man, about the Lakers, man. As far as the I know we talked a little bit about Russell Westbrook, but they lost. They lost to the New Orleans Pelicans by 20-something, man. What is going on with this team, man? Is it the coaching? Is it LeBron? Should LeBron just leave? I mean, Anthony Davis, okay, he Bambi. He hurt, injury prone, Bambi legs, okay. But, man, LeBron has won with worse players than this. What is going on with the Lakers, man? Somebody help me out, man.
I think it's a couple of things, man. I think you looking at the fact that LeBron 37, so he can't strap the team on his back in February, March, and then you expect him to make a long playoff run.
Right.
He already playing the most minutes, and he's still balling when you look at his stats. It's all the other role players. It's the fact Anthony Davis is made of glass.
Oh man,
Westbrook is a head case. He need to be the sixth man off the bench, but you can't trust him to come off the bench and actually play like he got some sense. He's a 2-year-old. He's gonna be mad that you benched him, and he ain't gonna play right. So that's part of the problem, because LeBron and Russ being on the court at the same time don't work.
Yeah, it don't work. And then what I seen yesterday is he asked for a trade at the end of the season. Why would you do that right now, Russ? Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Why would you ask for a trade at the end of the season and y'all still playing? Yeah,
you know what it is, and it's one of those situations where you want to ask for the trade because you tired of people making it sound like you tired of people telling the truth. Like normally, like people making it out to be something else. You tired of telling the truth.
What about you, Jay? Go ahead, man.
May I interject?
Oh yeah, definitely, brother.
Man, I'm gonna give you my theory. My theory is this: it's hard to play with LeBron James. He's a guy who want to stand up top and want to direct action, and everybody can't play that way. You know what I'm saying? Some people need the ball on the wing, and they need to make their move. You know what I'm saying? You can't spoon feed everybody. LeBron James like to hold the ball and spoon feed everybody. You can't spoon feed Russell Westbrook. You gotta let him go.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And I believe it's most of the problem is LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the biggest LeBron James fans. I have been over the years. But recently, I done calmed down because his behavior on the court is just like erratic.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you really can't count on him to do what needs to be done to win in the clutch. And that's always been the knock on him, even though he has the most clutch shots. You know,
everybody. Come on now, everybody.
But when you need it, when you need it against Miami, where was it? When you need it against when you need it right now to stave off this run and stay in the 8th seed, stay in the 7th seed, where is it now? They showed a video of him last night giving up.
Yeah, he gave up. You know what? He looked at it. He looked at the team like y'all some bums. I hate that. I hate when he do that. But I'm gonna say this about real quick, and I'm gonna let y'all go back. When he give it to Russell Westbrook to, hey Russ, do you? This nigga starts turning the ball over. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to let him do him, and you keep giving the ball to the other team. So what you think about it?
You got to give him some time to get into the flow of playing like that with LeBron. It's not gonna happen instantaneously. Soon as he, you know what I'm saying? Soon as LeBron step off the main stage and give it to Russell, he's not gonna instantaneously take over. It takes a moment to get used to the flow of the game, and then LeBron has to want to play. You can't pass the ball and then have an attitude like, "Oh, I'm not really going to play because we can't do what I want to do." You know what I'm saying? Because basketball players had a tendency to pass the ball, pass the ball with an attitude. Since I can't do what I want to do, you take it, huh? And they throw the ball where you can't catch it. They throw the ball in bad position.
But see, LeBron coming off a nigga, I got 3-4 rings. I need you. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a bad trade. LeBron stood up. What you gotta say, cuz?
I was gonna say LeBron's formula works. It still works. It's just it don't work with people that don't want it to work. Like Russ can still star with this formula. Now, if Russ was a big man, I could see his point. Russ ain't a big man. I mean, because prime example, you take Chris Bosh, you take Kevin Love. Both of their careers went in the toilet.
LeBron almost got Kevin Love a Hall of Famer almost. If he would have stayed with him another 3 years, Kevin Love
was a beast before he even met LeBron, though.
Yeah, but he was with some bombs in Minnesota, man. You can't name 3 people off that team.
He was putting up. All you can do is do what you do, bro.
Yeah,
that's numbers. He putting up 40 and 20. You talking about he was with some bums, bro.
That was sporadically. He wasn't like no. He was okay.
Kevin Love was a beast. That's why LeBron.
He was a beast in UCLA. Now I'll give him that. Now
Bosh was a beast whenever he was in Toronto.
Oh yeah, Bosh was a beast. But what I like about Bosh, he laid back. Like y'all take the team, whatever. Russell Westbrook got to come off the bench, or nigga, we just gonna send you home and we'll just pay you and just leave it at that.
That's a bad decision.
You think so?
Yeah, you put your 2 best athletes on the court at all times because it stretches the defense in ways that shooting does it also. But the reason why it's worth 3 points is because it's a harder shot.
Yeah,
that's why it's worth 3 points.
So if you was a coach, you would have Russell Westbrook come off the bench.
I would never have Russell Westbrook come off the bench. The man is the best basketball player outside of Oscar Robertson. I mean, he's averaged triple doubles for 4 years. You don't put nobody like that on the bench.
Yeah,
that doesn't make any sense
because the Lakers
rebounds, assists, and points. You don't put nobody like that on the bench.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you're looking at a defensive team who loses all of the defensive paralysis every time they put that man on the court. Russ ain't played defense a day since he got in the league. Russ defense. His offense is his defense, and that's how he plays. So I mean, I give it to you offensively. He's a monster, but Russ can't shoot. So now you can't play defense and you can't shoot.
Yeah, and see, you know what? Him playing with LeBron and being with the Lakers, that spotlight gets on you. That's why you say everybody can't play with LeBron. Everybody, when them lights turn on and everything being critiqued, now we starting to see how you really play.
So
you know what I'm saying?
So a point guard with 5 turnovers, that's a problem.
I mean, the turnover, you're gonna if you have the ball all the time, you're gonna turn it over.
Yeah.
But Chris,
come on.
Chris Paul
if you got the ball all the time, you're gonna turn it over.
Yeah, you're gonna turn it over, but not like that nigga be having like 7-9 turnovers, dog, in one night. You be like, man, how? You know, but
because outside of LeBron, he's the one handling the ball.
Yeah.
If you turn up my usage, you're gonna turn up my turnover.
You said what color?
Jay, it ain't the fact that he turned over the ball, because I give you your point. Yeah, if I give you the ball enough times, you're gonna turn the ball over. Just like if you were running back and I hand the ball off to you enough times, eventually you're gonna fumble. But my thing is, it's how he's doing it. He's turned bad. He got bad turnovers.
Man, I'm gonna tell you why. Well, I'm gonna go off you what you said, because he'll jump in the air and not have nowhere to pass it and turn it over. You know that, Jay, as a coach. You don't never jump in the air without knowing what the hell you doing with the basketball.
Not knowing his team, though.
Yeah.
He knows. You don't think he know that? He got more assists than everybody that ever played the game, just about.
Yeah.
You know, you don't think he know not to jump in the air and not pass the ball? But he don't know his team yet.
Do you think it's the practicing? I think it's the coaching, man. It might be coaching, man. Nobody not talking about Frank Vogel. Everybody leaving him in the back.
I think it's LeBron James.
So what you saying? So you saying let LeBron go and keep Russ?
No, what I'm saying is LeBron needs to change his role from facilitator to finisher.
He can't. That's like telling Magic not to have the ball in his hands.
He's not Magic. He ain't never been there.
But he a coordinator. He the quarterback, baby.
So I would agree with you. I would agree with you if Rondo was still there, if you was letting Rondo quarterback it, because I trust Rondo. Rondo with the ball. I don't trust Russ with the ball. That's my problem.
Yeah, man.
At the right time. Russ gets his assist because Russ went off. Russ go off. He get 20 points. He draw the lane. Now everybody collapsing on him in the lane. He kicked the ball out. That's how he get his assist.
Yeah.
And getting assists because he making the right basketball move or the right basketball pass at the right time. It's because I got 4 people collapsing down on me. Somebody got to be open. Let me throw the ball.
I mean, I believe that, but I just think y'all shortchanging Russ. And I think if the Lakers make it to the playoffs, I think we'll see.
That light gonna get, if they make it to the playoffs, that light gonna be extra brighter. We gonna see his real game right there.
I think we'll see who's right about this in the playoffs.
Yeah, I also know, but you know what? I'm not a Russ hater because I'm gonna tell y'all this one good moment real quick. Man, when Nipsey Hussle died and Russ put up 20 points, 20 assists, and 20 rebounds to represent the 60 Crip, man, that was the realest shit I ever seen.
How can you do it when you want to?
Hey, man, we got a view on this motherfucker. Tap in, baby. Shit, tap in. Tap in.
You got something to say about this,
man? Definitely, man. We got a view on
this. This is what we all about.
Hey, this is what we do, baby. All right, man. Let me get to the next question, man. This year in the NBA, right? There's 2 people that I want y'all to. It's a question. There's 2 people. And I want you got to pick between one of these people. Who would you want in the clutch right now? Not no history, not what they did. Steph Curry or Ja Morant right now? We'll start with you, Jay. What you talking about, Jay? Which one you would take right now in the clutch? Going into these playoffs, who would you pick?
I'm going to go with the hot hand. I'm going to go with Ja Morant.
Yeah, man. He going nuts, man. Where's Zion at? Who cares? Who the fuck is Zion Williams? I don't even know this guy.
Ja Morant is like Allen Iverson and Derrick Rose mixed with some. Who else? Man. Who else in there? He got a whole mixing and helping.
Man, he got a look. Yeah, he good. Dwayne.
We was talking about Tony Parker. Little Tony Parker in there.
Yeah, man.
Bro, man, I am amazed by Ja Morant. The physicality that this guy gives you with such a slight frame is exactly like Allen Iverson. I mean, he's jumping up to the top of the backboard, blocking people's shots with 2 hands, and he's like 195 pounds, bro.
Yeah.
He's extremely small. I mean, as far as weight, you know what I'm saying? He's extremely small, and to be doing the things that he does and playing as hard as he plays, you just don't expect that from a guy.
No,
his size.
No, I mean, because when he was in college, he was at Murray State, and he was dunking on people. I'm like, yeah, he's gonna be all right, but woo. Then they had him going to second pick. Then I was a Zion Williams. I was in the hype. Like Zion gonna be that guy. Zion don't want to be in New Orleans, man. That's really what it is, and he don't want to play for y'all. And just y'all need to realize. But my bad, cuz. Go ahead, man. Who'd you pick? Steph Curry, who shot 19% this year in clutch moments, or Ja Morant?
I'm gonna go with Ja because Ja gives you. Ja ain't got no fear. He going in and he playing the most athletic game that that he can offer you. He made basketball decisions at the right time.
Right time.
I ain't got no disrespect to Steph Curry, greatest shooter we probably ever gonna see in our lifetime. I've seen enough of Steph Curry not making the shots whenever you need him to make the shot.
Like that when you need him.
Ja, like I said, Ja making the baskets. He making his moves. He has no fear whatsoever. Lee Wilkins said something that I thought was real smooth about Ja Morant. He said, "Man, Ja played kind of like we played back in my day. I like to get in. I'm gonna get in and get physical with the big man, get him in foul trouble. So now, whenever he see me coming, he know we gotta move.
Yeah."
He can't afford to take that extra foul. If I get him fouls, he got to stay on the bench.
Damn, I ain't think about that. That's a good. I ain't think about that. That's a good strategy, man. Damn, I ain't thought about that, man. Yeah, man. So okay, man, we got James Harden. He's going nuts. Him and Joel Embiid. He averaging 12 assists, man. 27 points, 8 rebounds a game. I don't know. He done got skinny in 2 weeks. I don't know how the hell James Harden.
You know how.
Okay.
On a coke diet.
Oh man, but Ben Simmons has yet to make his debut with the Brooklyn Nets, and like they said earlier, he's healthy. Nothing wrong with him. You know what I'm saying? Why he's not playing? He's on the bench. He's traveling with the team. Why y'all think he's not playing? What the hell? Are they waiting for after the March 10th against Philadelphia? Are they waiting for after that game for him to start playing? Like, what's going on with Ben Simmons, man?
That's the only thing that makes sense is they waiting after the Philly game, because if you're gonna tell me that man is healthy, he can play, but he gonna play this game, that game, and then all of a sudden we're gonna scratch him. He gonna be a healthy DNP on the night he got to go back to Philly, and then most likely he ain't gonna show up to the game. Period. That's another, to me. You know, I don't like to say stuff to people that I wouldn't say in their face, but that's a move that I'd never make. You know what I'm saying?
Can I say it for you? Can I say it for you, please? He's a bitch. He's a big ass nigga, man. He got light skin vibes, nigga. He got light skin vibes, and I can't stand this nigga. I don't even like that nigga no more. I'm
when you a dog, when you a real dog, like you want to go to Philly and you want to eat them up. Like you want to eat their lunch. You want to take their, you know what I'm saying? You want to go nuts. Go score 35, 40 points against Philly.
Yeah.
You know, stand in the middle of that crowd or stand in the middle of that arena and talk about, this still my house.
You know y'all remember when LeBron used to go back to Cleveland with the black mask on the villain? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, what's happening? I'm going to put 40 on y'all. You know what I'm saying?
It's still mine. I still run the Philly.
Yeah, I still wonder. What you think about that, Jay? What's going on with Ben Simmons, Jay?
Man, I think Cuz right, man. You know, that's crazy that he's not playing. I just think he just really got some bad blood with them guys, man. Like, you know, I mean, if you feel so bad you don't want to go around somebody, that means you'll do something to him. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So, you know, he probably feel betrayed. You know, he probably feel like he was part of a brother. Kind of, kind of like, you know, you could feel like that. You know, if somebody betrayed you like that, you know what I'm saying? If somebody let you in and told you was part of the team, then they told you wasn't part of the team, you know.
But with that championship bloodline in you, I don't see you saying, no, I'm going to stay away. No, I'm coming here putting 50 on y'all. Not what I hate you, but I'm going to put 50 on y'all.
Yeah, but you're right, Doug. You know, it's a real.
Jason, and I think it did cut him deep. I think Doc saying what he said about him cut him deep. I think, you know what I'm saying, Joel Embiid, you know, playing him like he did cut him deep.
Yeah, and then, Joel talked about him bad.
Yeah.
Came out both sides of his mouth. You know, 1 minute he like,
he did.
The next minute, oh no, we're a family, blah blah blah.
But and see, that's what I'm talking about. When you let somebody in like that, like, you know what I'm saying? Basketball is a sport where it's not like football, because football is 50 people on the team. Mm-hmm. It's clicks on the football team. There ain't too many clicks on the basketball team.
No, because
the basketball team is a click.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And when you welcome somebody into that, same thing that happened in Boston with Ray Allen. When you welcome somebody into that and then they betray you and they tell you, oh, now you're not part of the team.
Yeah.
Man, it makes listen to me, bro. It make you want to hurt somebody.
Yeah.
You understand?
But being competitive, you're not gonna just say, I'm not gonna show up. I'm not gonna come.
Yeah, you right about that.
That's some whole ass shit, nigga.
That's a cur ass move. That's a cur.
Ass nigga. Dog, she's a bitch.
Young cur.
Man, this nigga playing Redskins, dog. That's bullshit. Yeah, man.
But on the one side of that, like you right. That's Ben. You call somebody like Kevin Garnett, who all these years later still can't make eye contact with Ray Allen.
Right. Yeah, he hate him, man. He hate him, man.
The energy just in a different way. You just showed it a different way.
Yeah. But I ain't never heard KG say, "Oh, Ray over there. I ain't going over there." Yeah. KG not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Period, nigga. KG going for the smoke, which is one of my top 5 players. I love him, man. All right, switching over a little bit, man. We're gonna come back to basketball. A little bit about baseball. I'm not really a fan, but I've been watching what's going on. Does the baseball strike really matter to y'all guys, or does it matter yet? Or talk about it, man. What y'all think about the baseball strike? What do y'all think will come up?
I'm not really a baseball guy either. You know, baseball better watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because they at a point where soccer is taking over. Football is really America's pastime at this point.
Right.
If basketball ever, really get some more traction, if we get real more stars like we have and are able to market them a little bit better, I think baseball better watch it because it's a slow sport. You know what I'm saying? I like baseball. I played baseball a little bit. I tried out for a few baseball teams. You know what I'm saying? So I know a little bit about baseball, but they need a lot of marketing, almost like hockey. They need a lot of marketing, a lot of advertisement, and they need to do some things to liven the game up a little bit. I think they need to change some rules.
What about you, Cuzzo?
I think baseball is still good because baseball runs during the time of year where ain't nothing going on. It's after, you got baseball after the NBA finals and in the middle of the football break. So as long as baseball come back by mid-June, early July, they still got July, August, September before we really get into football. They can actually gain traction and get eyes on them, whatever. So they still got that in their back pocket. But one thing I say about baseball is them cats in baseball, they want all the smoke. You start talking about them and strikes, they don't care about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Them boys don't care.
No.
Like you gonna give us
get all of it.
Or you gonna give us what we agreed to, or we ain't playing.
And see, and what a lot of people don't understand is baseball is so hard to get to the main show. You got like 3 different leagues you got to play through just to get to the main, you know what I'm saying, what they call the big show. You know what I'm saying? And once you make it there, you set for life. But, man, it's so hard making it there. Hell, man. But I think as far as the strikes, man, I'm going to kind of go with Jay, man. Their customers and the people who go to the games, they're getting older, man. Young kids don't watch baseball. It's too slow. I think they need to shorten the league up to somebody Chinese comment. I don't know. But the game is too slow, and I think they need to shorten the season up to 70 games, man. 70 games. Let's go at it. Let's hit it. See what it's gonna do, man. Shorten the innings up, man. The game's too long and it's too slow, man, for me. But it's like you said, it's a pastime. It's really about breaking records in baseball, man. Definitely. Okay, Kevin Durant had 31 tonight in his return, y'all. I just want to let y'all know that, man. Hell yeah, tonight, man. All right, man.
Light work.
Yeah. They lost to the Heat, though. They lost to the Heat. The Heat is good, man. They're boy, man.
The Heat, one of my sleeper picks, man. Make it to the Eastern Conference.
Did y'all see Boston the other night? I think they had a write-up or something on Boston and ESPN saying some of the same things I was talking about the other day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like the boys, man. The Boston, low-key, the Celtics and the Heat would be a good playoff round, man. That'd be good. Low-key, I'm just excited about the NBA playoffs. I really don't care what the rest of the season goes. As long as the main people make it, I'm excited about the playoffs, man. I ain't gonna lie. See,
right now, the only thing I want to see, I want Chris Paul to be able to come back for Phoenix in enough time to get in the rhythm. Because I think I like their coach. I like their team as a whole. I think they got a good shot of actually figuring it out this year and making it more of a series. Because, man, I was disappointed they went 4-1.
No, you know what? Monty Williams fucked up last year in the playoffs, man. He messed up, man. He kept trying to go to Ayton. Ayton could not handle Anthony Davis. He was getting done. You know what I'm saying? He messed up last year, man. Not Anthony Davis. Who the fuck? He couldn't handle my man in Milwaukee.
Giannis.
Yeah, Giannis. Man, Giannis was going to work on that. He put 50 up, I think, on the fourth game. Oh, man.
Aiden is a very good player.
Yeah.
About going up against an MVP. You talking about two different style athletes. Aiden is a prototypical power forward going up against the Greek freak that can play all 5 positions. He got to hit the weight room. They need another player. He got to hit the weight room. He got to get a mean streak in him for him to even step to Giannis. You know.
Thank you, Jay. That's exactly what he needs. He don't have that mean streak, man. And if you're big without the mean streak, you're gonna be soft. You know what I'm saying? You got to throw an elbow that old Dale Davis at Indiana back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
In the field, baby.
Hell yeah, Charles Oakley. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that. Yeah, well, because once that player.
You see my face, dog.
Yeah, I see.
Bro.
Yeah, man. All right, man. I want to switch over to another subject, man, because since we don't talk about it too much, other than Michigan beating motherfucking Michigan State the other day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my people.
How that happened? How you win without your coach?
Yeah, how you win without your coach?
You must got a pretty good coach if you win without your coach.
Oh man, Mr. Valente, and what's your other man, Rico?
Rico, man. Come on, man.
You know, what's my man?
You gonna give Rico some love, but I don't know about that other guy.
Yeah, Dave, David,
Hell no. You ever seen him with? I don't know. You ever seen him with?
I ain't know he's but he be like Mike. He be like Mike. Let me tell you what's on the pound. Yeah, we talking about y'all. Y'all know what we talking about. Hey, go ticket text ass nigga. Yeah, but no, I want to get to another subject as far as just college basketball. Coach K is retired his last game against North Carolina. They're charging $5,000 a seat. And as far as his legacy, man, is he the best college coach ever? College basketball coach ever? Is he compared to Dean? Because Dean Smith is up there. Then you got Bobby Knight. You know what I'm saying? So is Coach K the best college coach ever?
Coach K is legendary. Is he one of the best college coaches ever?
Probably. I'm pretty sure he did coach the most NBA players for sure.
He has, but it's a different era. You know, Duke really did things revolutionary. You know, when it comes to college basketball. You know, Christian Laettner, Bobby Hurley, they had those guys on a dream team. There was no dream team before, you know, before or after. You know, the other dream teams are just copies, but that was the initial blueprint, and they were there. You know, Hurley, Laettner, and Coach K. You know, they were there.
Grant Hill was on that team too.
Yeah, Grant Hill.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot of Duke influence.
Hell yeah.
And then you think about the influence in the NBA, the Johnny Dawkins and the Grant Hills, like you say, Christian Laettner. You know what I'm saying? You got so many players that come from Duke that are in the NBA.
Ryan Williamson, he got a lot of people from Duke, man.
I don't think he's the greatest coach, greatest basketball, college basketball coach, but I'll give him, you know, he's up there with the greats, definitely. You know, the greatest basketball coach, probably to me, will always be John Wooden. You know
10 titles, man.
That'll always be the best coach to me. That's that's my favorite. It's one of the coaches that really influenced me and motivated me to become a coach because of the things that he believes in.
That's what I was gonna say. As far as his strategy and as far as the shit that he brought to basketball, like John Wooden, people don't know he done brought so many different strategies and different sets. You know what I'm saying? As far as basketball, people don't know that shit because you know back in the day, whatever the case may be. But John Wooden is, I'll go with you. He is definitely legend. What about you, Cuz?
I mean, Coach K he's all time. He got to be top 5. I go with Jay with John Wooden. I look at it like this too. I mean, he was able to figure out some stuff in the NCAA and get away with some stuff because what they ran Jerry T out for. I mean, you can't tell.
The UNLV boy,
one of my favorites. Coach
Tark stay in UNLV, they would have beaten up on them a few more times. So, that's one of those things where it's kind of an issue for me. But then I look at it like this too. You're not even the best coach in your era. So I can't as number one.
Best coach.
Because there's a female coach that's better than now.
I can't go there with the female.
Man, please. Gino Auriemma got more undefeated teams than you can think of.
Right.
And you can tell me that it's only because he coaching women. Because guess what?
That's what I'm about to tell you.
They're playing other women.
But
basketball is basketball in that sense.
No, let me tell you. The difference between this is my theory here. This is my theory about that though. Most male basketball players are the best. Most male basketball players are here. Everybody's in the middle, and then you got your guys at the top, the very best. In the WNBA, the very best is even closer. It's like this, and then the rest of the league is like this.
Yeah.
Same thing with college basketball. Your best basketball players are the very best, no matter what. And if you are allowed to get those players on the team, it don't matter who you play. It don't matter who your coach is.
But you can't say that. You can't say that straight up, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because it ain't like Gino Auriemma just woke up one morning and said, "Okay, this girl, that girl, this girl, that girl, all the best girls gonna come to UConn." Nah, because guess what? Before it was UConn, it was Tennessee. Before it was Tennessee, it was Duke. Before it was Duke, it was.
But it just proves the point. It just proves the point. Once you get the best players in college basketball and women's college basketball, it doesn't matter about strategy.
Because
that's why they can win 42 games without losing. There's no clarity.
He ain't got the best women. He ain't got the best girls players right now.
He does.
No, we don't. The best
he's got top 50 Gatorade players on his team.
The best girls players play in South Carolina right now.
No, he has top 50 Gatorade players on his team. You can look it up.
Jay, go look at who's number one right now in all women's basketball.
He has about 5 girls on his team
that
are the top 10.
That's fine.
15, 20 players in the nation, bro. That's why they win.
Who's number one right now? Who was the national championship last? Who won the national championship last?
In college basketball,
Carolina.
They were just dethroned by whoever won the championship. He's won 42 games, 50-something games in a row because he has the best players.
South Carolina's been on it for a minute. South Carolina been on it since Asia Wilson.
South Carolina is coached by Don Staley. I know who South Carolina is, but you're missing my point. My point is, once you get the best players, it don't matter about all that other stuff. And girls college basketball.
If you say so, man, I can't agree with that, man. Because, like I said, he had the best players before. He had the best players before South Carolina got good.
Gino?
Yeah.
Gino has had a lot of good players. But look how long it took South Carolina. She just didn't get there. Don Staley just didn't start building that program. She's been doing it for 10 years, 7 years. Of course, she finally caught him. She's a good coach. But that's why it took so long.
But they didn't win last year.
Because he got the best players.
It wasn't South Carolina. Because last year, I think Baylor won. And if not Baylor, then it was LSU. Whoever.
No one has won. I know one thing for sure about women's basketball. Gino has won more consecutive basketball games than just about anyone.
Oh, yeah.
And the reason he's done that is because he has the best talent. More than likely, more than normal. If you take 20 seasons, he has the best talent 15 seasons. And that's why they win. Because girls basketball is like that.
Yeah.
Very, very close as far as talent. Because you don't have people that's done that.
You don't got the best girls, you got the best team. His team ain't even in the top 5.
Who, Gino's?
Yeah.
This year.
UConn is number 7.
UConn is historically one of the best teams. And the reason why is because they have the best talent. They're number 7. Damn, that's not too far from home.
Won a championship for years.
That's splitting hairs.
Yeah.
Only one team wins a championship, so the rest of them suck.
Man, I feel like Molly in this motherfucker. Y'all Stephen A. is skipping this motherfucker. I feel like Molly. I'm just like listening to y'all, man.
And that's what's good. That's what's good about this show.
Yeah,
we on record, and people can call in and break the tie.
Yeah, break the tie, man. Yeah. I guarantee y'all, when we come back on this motherfucker on Monday, we're gonna try to hit y'all with a little surprise session on Saturday. But when we come back on Monday,
basketball championships in 16.
Who? 16. How many of them does he have?
Oh, he got a lot.
Who has more than him?
Oh, probably nobody.
You want to know why?
Man, Rebecca Lobo, Lisa Leslie.
He has the most talent.
He hasn't won a championship
every year.
It's a whole difference if you say, okay, he ain't won it in this many years. He ain't won it in 6 years.
He ain't won it in 6 years, but his team is still a powerhouse, bro.
Of course, it's a powerhouse.
They fought up. They put together a couple of teams.
But Duke is still a powerhouse.
Duke is still a powerhouse?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you telling me you don't think Duke is a powerhouse?
Not right now. I mean, if I was a basketball team, if I was a college basketball team when I was going up against Duke in the tournament, I wouldn't be scared.
Duke is even when Duke wasn't a powerhouse, Duke was a powerhouse. I still remember when my cousin beat them to go to the Sweet 16.
Yeah, Eastern Michigan
back then in '97 against that Eastern Michigan team.
Eastern Michigan, that was a great team. Derek Dom, Lil Earl.
Yeah. Earl was on there. Theron Wilson. Don't forget Theron Wilson. Theron Wilson.
That was a nice team.
Yeah,
I remember, bro. You know what
I'm saying? That was a good ass team, man. So let me ask y'all this question, man, before we get up out of here, because hey, man, I'm not Molly Karen Rose, or I don't know. I think Stephen A. took it from Taylor.
I got a little bit more money than him nowadays.
He signed that contract. That means the power for the boys and everything.
Come on over here.
Man. I want to ask y'all this question, man. I know it's kind of hard to think of, man. I kind of know Jay's answer, but what was y'all favorite college team ever as far as watching, man? Like, as far as watching, it don't matter if they won or not. Next week, we're going to talk about who's the greatest champions in college as far as just, teams and put together. We can talk about Dean Smith and all them. But I want to know, who is y'all favorite team to watch, man? I'll start with mine. Fab Five.
Go ahead.
Fab Five for me. Jalen Rose, Juwan, Duncan, long shorts, changed the game, black socks, Hirachis. Man, they just changed the game for me so much, man. They made me love basketball because I was young, 10, 11 years old when they was out there doing their thing. So I'm going to say them boys, man, from Detroit and Chicago and Florida. I think Florida, man. Michigan was my favorite, man.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Like, go with you, cuz.
I like the Fab Five too, but I'm gonna go a little different. I mean, I'm biased, man. I'm gonna go with that '97 Emu team, man.
Oh yeah.
They like seeing your people out there.
Yeah, out there. Nothing like that shit. Yeah, it really count then. That shit really matter then.
And cuz was going to work low key. I may watch one of them games tonight on YouTube. Hell yeah. What about you, Jay?
Bro, I have a couple. Y'all already know I like UNLV.
Yeah.
I like the Fab Five too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take y'all back. I'm gonna take y'all somewhere y'all might not know nothing about. What about that Syracuse team with John
Wallace and them? Yeah, I remember. Them boys was some
Adrian Autry.
Yeah, them boys was a baller, man.
Scatless, bro.
Man, that was a team right there.
Honorable mention because, like I said, that was cheat code. I got cuz. I'm gonna go with them 01 Spartans, man.
Yeah.
I ain't even.
Hey, talking about with Mateen Cleaves now?
Hey.
Yeah.
And I do not like Michigan State. No how, no way.
I'm not a Michigan State neither, but I roll with the Bear Rock.
Man. Oh my God.
I roll with the Flintstones.
Bro, let me tell you, Mateen Cleaves is just throwing in the air. Mo Peterson come out everywhere.
That was a badass team.
Yeah, that was a badass team, man. That's what I was trying to bring up. I'm gonna tell you who else was a beast at Michigan State who I forgot. Zach Randolph, man, he was a beast at Michigan State, man. Yeah, I forgot he went there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was a beast at that point, man.
Hey, we had some beasts at Michigan State, man.
Yeah.
Richardson,
ain't nobody want to see that man. Nobody want to see.
Jason Richardson was nasty.
Until
he ran up against. Look, you got to watch the Arizona game and watch Jason Richardson versus Richard Jefferson.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Who was all on that Arizona team though?
Everybody. Gilbert was on
that. Yeah. Dog, we don't give Gilbert Arenas enough credit. I know you get into it, Kwame Brown ain't none of my business. But
everybody get into it, Kwame Brown.
Yeah, I love Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown, hey man, you
ain't spank your ass, boy.
You're trying to get anybody and everybody who want it everything they can get.
Yeah, to get along, go along game.
Hey, matter of fact, we need to call him now and see if he come on our show.
Hey man, we should try. We may gotta pay. We may gotta ante up on that. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta do what y'all do.
Yeah. But man, if y'all want to do something, sorry, let me know. But I definitely know for our Monday show, I want to get y'all top 5 college basketball players. Not no stats, not no rings. Who y'all think is y'all top 5? You know what I'm saying? Just game who y'all love. Because I know niggas forget about Melo. I know he only won a chip, but Melo was the beast in Syracuse.
Melo was so smooth. He was so smooth.
Yeah, Melo, man. So I'm going to get y'all top 5 on that, man. But as we close the show out, because I'm ready to get into my urbonics. Yeah. I can't do it on the show, so you know I got to get to that. But I just want y'all to shout out the black business that y'all want to promote, push, whatever y'all want to do, man. Definitely shout y'all handle so people can follow y'all.
Coach, you can go first.
Ghost Cleaning, Ghost Painting. My godbrother company down here in Florida. He look him up on that blue app. Look him up on IG. Ghost Cleaning and Paint Service, man. You pressure wash, paint, anything you can think of to make your house look right, he got you.
Definitely. Make sure y'all check him out. Now, Jay, who you got? Who you shouting out?
My homeboy, Kobe Carpet Care. You can check him out on Facebook. Not Kobe, take care of you, man. Some of the best carpet cleaning in the business, man. He got all the referrals. All you got to do is check him out online. Check out his pictures. Check out his cards. Big time business, man. Check him out.
Definitely. Make sure y'all check them out, man. I want to shout out my 2 kings that I do the show with. Man, I know sometimes we be here and there and all that shit, but we're going to make sure. Look, let me tell y'all something so we can break this shit right down real quick. We may not come on every Monday. We may not come on every Wednesday, but y'all will see us twice a week. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got different schedules. Once we start making some money, y'all start sending us some money on this shit, then we have a set schedule.
I have my ass right here.
Yeah. We gotta get money. So sometimes I'm doing this, sometimes he's doing that, and we gotta shoot it for the next day. But I just want to thank the people who watch and checking us out. We had 18 views off our shit, didn't even promote it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's cool with me, and it's gonna turn to 100 and 1,000 and 100,000 soon. All you gotta do is keep doing it. I want to shout out to all the brothers that's out here trying to do something, man, because a lot of motherfuckers don't want to give y'all no props, man. As long as you ain't breaking in my house or bothering me or bothering my family, the people I care about, man, much respect to you, brother. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say much respect to everybody, man. God bless the Kings, man. This is the Sports Bar Podcast, the best podcast. Fuck your podcast and 97.1.